Alright, let me pin this. Evening, everybody. Talk to me then.
No.
Go on. Oh, I've just pinned it as well. Thank you though. Let's put my spoolie.
What?
Good evening, everyone. How are we all doing? I hope everyone is well. I just broke my spoolie. That was not good, was it? I did not go to plan. If you're watching on replay, please stick a 1 in the comments. If we're not friends on Facebook, feel free to add me as a friend. It wasn't that one, Dylan, but that's okay. It's alright, that one should do. How's everybody doing? Have we all had a good day? Right. I'm thinking I may have to go back in with the BB cream again tonight because my face is so dry just now. I'm breaking out here from eating rubbish. Hi Mia, how are you dear? Okay, so I'm going to spray some rose water on my face. This rose water is fantastic. It helps with all the redness in my face and it's a toner as well. And really refreshing. It smells fantastic. It smells lovely. You've got makeup on your face. If you hear some banging, it's my kitten running and hitting off the mirror because she thinks another cat's looking at her. Right, I'm going to moisturise my face and I'm going to go on with my brows first. I'm going to do my eyes first tonight. Give this moisturiser time to kick in and then decide whether I'm going to go with BB or Liquid Touch. Have you had a good day, Mia? Apart from having all your hair cut. You just had all your hair cut off. I'll have to show you the pictures. Did I not show you? I'll have to show you the pictures. Right, so brows. Brows. No, that's not right. Brush. Let's do something with these. As usual, I'm going in with my Splurge Cream Eyeshadow. And you may be thinking, eyeshadow on brows? Are you crazy?
Yeah.
I don't actually think I could use anything else now. I've been fine, not too bad. Wee bit better today, I was out driving and things, so... Not too bad. Hello! Welcome.
Oh,
Hi Jennifer! I don't know how these brows are going to turn out tonight. My hands are shaky So, could be disaster. But let's just get on with it anyway. I've still not sorted these brows out yet, and I need to get this peach fuzz. I've got so much hair on my neck. I feel like I'm getting a good beard going on here. You need to put that down, darling. I could hear that. Right, so I just outline these and fill them in, and hope for the best. Yeah, that's better, darling. Thank you. At least the weekend starts tomorrow. That normally gives people a bit of a lift, doesn't it? Now, I always put dark on my eyebrows because my eyebrows are dark anyway. I know my hair's blonde, but my eyebrows are like black. What do you mean, ooh? Because that's what colour they are. Oh, that's nice of you to say. I also want to say, the last time I was live and I was on here, and you may all remember that Ian, the guy Ian that was on it, was asking everybody's ASL. I missed one of his, I actually missed a couple of his comment, but it was brought to my attention that something that he'd put on, it wasn't very nice. So I'm just going to apologise for that, that I missed it. If you're feeling generous tonight, guys, please share. I'd really appreciate it. Right, I'm going to go into this other one and then I'll scoop the... Yeah, I've left a bit. Yeah, I'm going to go back to that. Thank you for saying, Taylor.
Welcome.
Look at all these hairs. I really need to get these plucked. He was fine. I thought he was okay, but he was he'd said some quite dirty things, which I missed. Sometimes when people comment on my lives, I don't see their comments until I go back. Actually, sometimes even when I go back, I don't see them. I don't know why. But I could see some of them, and then all of a sudden I don't see them. Facebook just does what it wants. I think I'm actually rocking one thicker eyebrow than the other anyway. I really need to sort these out. So has anybody got anything nice planned for the weekend? I usually have football. I don't think I have football this weekend. Do you have football, Jaden?
Yeah.
Yeah. Just Saturday then.
Yeah. Connor has football.
No, I don't think he does.
You don't know that.
Yes, I do know. Well, not for sure. You're right there. Right, so that one is thicker than that one, but I shall have nothing planned for the weekend. No, I don't have anything planned. Nothing exciting anyway. Except for the football. I do get a bit excited at the football. Get told to be quiet and things. Scratch it then. Right, I'm going to sort them out with concealer because if I keep... I've just got to... Once I do my eyebrows, I've got to leave them. Because the more I fiddle with them, the thicker one I'll get and the thinner the other one I'll get. But I'm going to clean these up now with concealer. What's a bit? Darren, what's a bit? A bit what? What did I say? Oh, at the football. Number one supporter. Come on, you've got to show your team. Hi Ashley, how are you? Right, just going to take some concealer and clean these up, and then I'm going to go on to my eyes, which always looks a bit crazy when the eyes are just done before I actually do the face. But it helps me tidy up any shadow that I have messed up, or just to clean it up a bit. I don't get as excited as what I used to. I've calmed down a bit of a knot. Now just take the concealer. I'm fine. I'm fine. I just take the concealer under here and tidy up. It's better than trying to do the... I find it better than doing the brows and trying to keep going over them and over them. I just prefer to take this to tidy it up, give it a better shape. That's the intention anyway. My Talibot, what does that mean? These products that I'm using are unique. Is it Shannon? It's all unique products that I'm using. What has happened here? Do you know what? One of my eyebrows actually grow more than the other. It grows more hair on it than the other eyebrow. I don't know, that's just very strange. Right, I'm going to take this all over my lid to give this a base for my eyeshadow. Welcome everybody that's joining. Jump on and say hi. And if you'd be so kind as to share, I would really appreciate it. This is full coverage as always, this concealer. So this gives me a base for my eyeshadow to go on. Takes all the redness and that away out my eyelid. Now where's my brush gone? There it is. Takes all the redness away, gives me a blank canvas. I use this instead of an eye primer. Some people tend to stick to the eye primer, which is just the same really. I prefer to use the concealer. Just your preference. What's unbelievable, Penelope? Hi Lorraine, welcome from Fife. I've got this wee hair going on here, and it's just pushing its luck. Yeah, it all comes together at the end. But we hope, unless we have a disaster. That can always happen. I've got a wee stray hair going on here, which is annoying me. I'm just gonna... These Brow Artist brushes, they've brought a new one out the beginning of this month. This one has the slanted edge for the brows, and this one has straight edge for cleaning up. But you're actually getting it now with this bit on one side and a spoolie on the other end, which is a great brush. I prefer the flat side and just use the spoolie separately. Unless they come out with a 3-way one. Which I think that's what they really need to do. They need to be coming out with 3-way ones. This wee hair is getting on my nerves. I'm going to have to pluck it, I think. Right, so I'm going to set that concealer that I put on my eyes, I'm going to set it with Discreet, which is just it's like a pinky skin tone. And this will stop my concealer from cracking, creasing, going into all the lines. You know yourself, if any cream that goes into your lines, it just lies in there. So this will help to set that from doing that. Now, have I missed? Hi Leona, welcome. Sell and buying site. What's a sell and buying site? I'm on a sell and buying site. Must have been shared on there. Well, I do sell the products, I suppose. Right. So, that's a Discreet. Now, I'm going to go in with... I'm going to take Agile, which is this light purple colour. I'm going to start that off as my transition colour. So I'm just going to take this just into the crease and just above it. I've got hooded eyes, so I need to go above my crease with my colour. I'm thinking I'm going a little bit, maybe a little bit darker on the eye tonight and doing a little bit of a cut crease. Take some lighter on the inside. Hi Karen! How is everybody doing? Now you see I could just go over here as much as I want because I'm going to clean that up afterwards with the foundation and concealer. Right, so that's just the transition colour. So I'll go back and give that a blend and I'll just do the same on this eye. So where is everybody from? Purple. I'm loving purple just now. Yeah, it's lovely, isn't it? It's a really nice colour. It's difficult actually. When I'm looking into my phone, I don't know what it's like on your side, but when I look into my phone, it looks really light compared to what it does actually, you know, if you were to see it face to face. Edinburgh, hi. Oh, that's nice, Nicola. Thanks for saying that. I'm only learning as well. It does make a difference, though. Oh, you're in Reading? Wow. It's him. It's him. He keeps sharing me all over the place. He's putting me for sale and everything. South Africa. I don't know where I'm going to be next. This is not my fault. This is him. And this little hair is doing my head in. Right, so I'm just going to blend that a bit. And then I'm going to go in. I know the purples are gorgeous. Do you know what? Was never a colour I thought I would wear, but then I was quite a plain Jane, you know, it would just be the browns. Stick with the browns. I'd maybe often go for a wee bit different colour brown. But having all these colours. Oh, thank you, Madison. What's this on my nose? Yeah, I put concealer all over my nose. I'll tell you, celebrity wouldn't poke themselves in the eye, and guaranteed I'll poke myself in the eye. Oh, thank you, Lee. Is it Liesl? Sorry if I say anybody's name wrong. I'm pretty rubbish at saying names. Right, so where was I? Right, I'm now going to go in with my crease brush, which is fantastic for going right into gets right into the crease. And I'm going to go in with Fervent, which is a darker purple. I'm just going to darken that crease up. These products are, oh, don't mention the wing, that's swearing. I live in Dundee, well, just outside Dundee. Do you know what, Nicola? It's usually Chelsea that puts me on the spot for that wing. Right, so I'm just going to darken this outer edge, outer corner, and across right into the crease area. I'm not going up as high as what I did with the first colour. Don't know what this is going to be like. Yeah, the brushes are fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Nicola, stop saying that. I have hooded eyes, I can't do wings. I'll be like, I'll open my eyes and the wing will be underneath that flap in the eye. Hi! Oh, do you? We're actually classed as Angus as well, but we're not. We're postcodes Dundee, but it's Angus. It's really strange, really weird. Oh, don't think I could see Nicola's comments anymore. Oh, shame. I'm joking. Right, so I'm just going to darken this crease up. Just a tad. And then I'm going to take my blending brush. Yeah, do you know what? I might actually do that at some point. I'm just going to go back into that lighter colour, and I'm just going to take that back over the top here, so that I'm not losing that in that darkness, and blend them two together. I've lost your feed. Where have I gone? Have I gone missing? Is that eyebrow darker than that eyebrow? So that's going to have to be sorted. Right, I'm going to go in again with this darker, just darken it in here. This brush is fantastic for getting right into the crease. Darkening that off. I don't know why. What happens with these? Facebook hates me. Absolutely hates me. That's what the issue is. So, ladies, if you're available to tune in tomorrow because my lovely partner, he's not been so lovely today, so he's lucky I'm even saying he's lovely, is going to be doing my makeup tomorrow night.
Anna?
Yes, you are. Do you know what? I find it the opposite way, Bronwyn. Hi, Peyton. I tend to be able to do my left eye better than my right. It's probably opposite on the camera. It's always the same, or you always get one eyebrow. But it's the same with your hair, isn't it? Always one side of my hair always sits okay and the other side's just doing whatever it wants. Now remember ladies, if anybody's interested in joining Unique this month, coming on board and joining my team, they are, all new presenters that join in October are getting put into a special group, and within a year, if presenters could hit up to black status within a year, which is doable, they get flown out to corporate and given a $10,000 cheque. Could get him to do the wing, yeah. Do you know what? He would probably do it really good. That's the thing. He puts me to shame with some stuff. Right, so that's dark enough for me. I'm going to take some dark on the outer edge. Even darker on the outer edge. I'm going dark, dark, dark tonight. So I'm just going to tap off my brush because these products are so pigmented. They're just, you're better to go in with just a small amount each time and just build it up. Okay, Nicola, I was supporting you and you've turned against me. Oh! I see, it's good if I could pass the wing on to somebody else though. I've been trying to get Chelsea to do it. She's never been here when I've been going live. Right, so I'm just going to, again, take that into the crease. A wee bit of colour going on here. Hi Kellyanne, how are you? Right, so there we go, right into the crease there, darken that up.
Please, I don't have anything. Please.
Who's that speaking? Is that somebody on live? Right, and I'm just going to give that a wee blend. I'm going to go back in with that lighter colour again. Just a wee, just so I'm not losing that lighter effect on the top. And now that eye's darker than that eye. This side, this whole side seems to be darker than this whole side tonight. So I'll have to go about just going there. So there's the look. I'm fine, I'm fine. Right, so just darken that up. Have I told you I'm not in the country tomorrow? You have been trying every now and again to poke your face into my lives and to get your face in my camera. You will be on camera tomorrow with me. Right, I'm just getting darker and darker here. I think it must be my light, the way my light's facing. It looks really light in there. It does look lighter, doesn't it? Ow. Hi Fiona, I'm fine, how are you? Right, I keep darkening that and it's getting darker in my mirror, but lighter when I'm looking in there. Right, I'm going to take a wee bit more of that lighter colour and I'm just going to go back over the top of here. And give that a wee blend, blend. Right. Now I'm going to go in with Marvellous, which is like a dark brown colour, and I'm just going to, again, darken the outside with that. And clean this brush. It doesn't take me long, like if I was doing it without talking, and it wouldn't take me long. It wouldn't take me long to do it. But because when I come on the live, I'm always, I go slower as well. And I'm always talking. So it takes a wee bit longer, but it depends on what you use as well. I mean, depends on whether you're going for like a full glam face, or if you're just going for a quick eyebrow, lash look. So it depends on what you're going for as well. But no, I could be quick, I could spend ages on my makeup, or I could be like 10 minutes. Just depends. Right, so yeah, I'm going to go in with that darker brown. And again, just a little, I'm going to go here first. And I'm just going to bring that into right into the inner corner. This palette, this is a palette that you make yourself. These are all individual. You could get like an 8 palette, a 25 palette, a quad palette. You could get a single palette. And these have got, all the palettes have got little holes in the back. And if you put something in the hole to push it out, that will release your palette. And you could just renew it. This is just a magnet. We do have palettes as well, but these are all individual. You get to pick your own colours. So it's good for, you know, like if, for example, I've had people saying, what colours did you have on your eyes? And I maybe had 3 or 4 on, and they've been able to make up a quad palette from that, the colours that they've liked. But it's just whatever your preference is, so you're not stuck to having colours in a palette that you don't want as well. If that makes sense? Right. So I'm just going to keep darkening this outer corner. I'm just going to take that in little circles. Now, because I don't have my face on already, I don't mind going all over here because I just tidy it up afterwards. Now, this is just to give this a wee bit of a darken up. This also helps if you have a hooded eye as well, because where this comes down, get out mirror, where this comes down, this tends to hide. If you lift it up a wee bit further than me. Are you trying to watch me tonight to do it tomorrow? If I lift it just above where that actually flaps, it gives the illusion that your eye's not so hooded. That makes sense? Yeah, the colours are really nice. The colours are gorgeous. And do you know what? It's just a little small magnetic eyeshadow, but because you only have to dip it in just a little bit, they last for ages. Right, so that's just darkened that a wee bit. I'm going to go in with, give this a wee clean. Just going to go in with a smaller fluffy brush, and I'm just going to blend this dark out. So that it's not got all harsh lines or anything going on in there. And you could build this up to however dark you would like it. Again, it's just a tiny, a wee dip at a time, and it blends out so easy. So I just give that it's all about the blending, honestly. That's really what doing eyeshadow is all about. Blend, blend, blend. Right, so I'm going to go in and darken this side as well with the same colour. This seems to be the good eye tonight. What's the shelf life of these shadows? Do you know what, Caroline? I actually don't know. I would have to check that out. That's a good question. I would have to check that out. Usually, all your products need renewed like after a year and things, don't they? But it just depends. Some people still use their stuff after that time. But usually they give you a year and then your product should be renewed anyway. The mascara, is it like a different... Oh, put that down, darling. It's different, obviously, because you're supposed to renew your mascara more often than that. Right, so I'm just going to take that, and then I'm going to take the concealer again. Thank you, Caroline. Yeah, they're really nice colours, and the pigments in them, they're so pigmented as well, so you just need the smallest amount. Right, I'm going to use my concealer to... I'm going to put this here. Now, like I says to you, I have a hooded eye, which means that my eye flaps down. Got a flappy eye, just put it that way. And when you put the concealer on, I'm only doing a half cut crease, but if you look up and look to both sides, that will print where your crease should be, so that when you open your eyes, your eyelid's not lost. If you see, that comes just above where it actually creases, so you're able to see what's on your lid still. So this will be trick. I use the concealer. I use the Mineral Touch concealer. This is full coverage concealer. This will cover like tattoos, brown pigments in your skin, pretty much anything you want it to cover. I've tried so many different pencils. Yeah, I use the Splurge cream eyeshadow on. This is actually an eyeshadow, but it goes on like a brow pomade, but it dries to a powder, so that it looks more natural rather than shiny. Although that one's looking a bit... Oh no, it's not. I don't like a shiny brow, so this dries to a powder and then it becomes smudge proof and waterproof. So for me this is fantastic. Actually at the minute this is on, I don't know if there's any left, this is getting discontinued, this particular colour. There's 3 different colours that I would use on my brows. One of them, Grateful, that's for more blonde hair. I know my hair's blonde, but I'm not blonde. Grateful, that's on half price. Faithful is the next step down from this, and this one's Proud. This is the darkest. Obviously you could put it on more sparingly to make it lighter, but these are on half price just now while stocks last. But that's made a big difference to my eyebrows as well, because I was using pencils and different, I was always getting shiny brows with the brow pomade, and that bothered me. I hated that. Right, sorry, I'll get this. Right, so I'm just going to take this. Take this concealer to there. Now when I get to here, I'm just going to put on a small amount of that Discreet that I set my eyelids with when I put my concealer on at the beginning. I'm just going to set that again so that doesn't budge and is not sticky. 12 months for the eyeshadow. If you want to check out any of the products, my website is pinned below. Now if you go into there is a fact sheet on all the products. Like if you go into, for example, eyes and eyeshadow, these are classed as refills. If you were to go into that, it gives you a breakdown of the fact sheet, which tells you everything that's in the product and anything you want to know. So that definitely helps as well because it's all minerals.
Mom,
What?
it's got hair in it.
How did that happen?
I don't know. Something happened.
Go and sort out with your dad then. Right, so I'm just going to take this brush that I did in my crease, and I'm just going to go over here so there's no harsh line between the two colours. And I'm going to go in with Slick, the colour Slick, which is like a shimmery, purpley, pink colour. It's probably quite difficult to see in there. Now I'm going to wet this with some rose water. I'm going to wet my brush with a wee bit rose water, and that will bring out the pigment of this colour a wee bit better. Trying to click on pin, not working. Let me rewrite it and see if it'll work. Right, I'll try and pin this one. I'll try and pin that one. See if that works. If you've got a problem, I do have a Facebook page called Power of Beauty. If you go into there's a shop button in there and that'll take you to the site as well if there was an issue with you getting on it. But hopefully that'll help you now. Right, so I'm just going to take this Slick and I'm just going to put this on the inner part of my eye. Brighten that up a bit. I like to keep the inside bright so that it keeps my eye opened. Because if I was to darken it right down, it would just make my eye look more closed and hanging over. Ah, okay. Right, so I'm just going to go in with this. I'm not sure if you could see that. Shimmer. That'll just brighten that up a bit. Then I'll go back in with my crease brush and dab a little bit of that dark one on again. And I'm just going to take that right above there so that I don't lose that darkness. Once I get my face on, these colours will all pop. Change first. Ah, is that what it is? Right, here, I'll pin Darren's comment. That might be better.
Darren's not even on.
Right, I'm going to go back in and do the same with the other eye, and then I'll move on to this face. I could always go back to the eyes if I need to. Right, so again, I'm just going to, with this concealer, I'm just going to look up, and that'll give me where this should be. Hi, Helen! I'll tell you after, mate. Yeah, I'll tell you after, darling. Oh, yeah, the people. I'm confusing you. Right, so I'm going to go back in with my brush and use the Discreet again on this to set this in. How is everybody doing? Feel free to share, guys. I would really appreciate it. Right, I'm just going to go back in with this and I'm just going to give this a wee nudge across so that there's no harsh line between the two colours. Just blend that out a bit. And again, I'll spray my brush with a wee bit rose water. I don't know why you shake it. That's not going to do anything, is it? Hi Vanda, how are you? Now I'm going to take the Slick and do the same on this side. And there we go. Right, and then I'm just going to go back over so that doesn't lose any of its colour there. There we are. Now, I'm just going to leave the eyes just now and do the face, and then if we need to, we can go back to the eyes. Where's my wee... Oh, cotton pads. Right, I'm just going to tidy these up a wee bit.
Oh my god, there's all the hair in my food.
How'd you get hair in your food?
I don't know.
I'm just going to tidy that underneath the eye. Now I'm going to... I don't know whether to do the Liquid Touch or... Oh, thank you very much, Roz. I really appreciate that. I don't know whether to go in with the BB cream or the Liquid Touch tonight. The BB cream is this month's Kudos. So what you get is the BB cream in your colour, which is a tinted moisturiser, but it has really good coverage. You could also mix it with concealer if you wanted a full coverage. That comes with a dip and draw eyeliner and a splash liquid lipstick of your colour, and there's 5 or 6 new colours that have just been brought out at the beginning of the month. So you get these 3 plus a makeup bag in this month's Kudos, so it's a fantastic deal, a really good deal, well worth getting if you're interested in the BB Flawless, because this is really good for your skin, with being just a moisturiser, and some people don't like the feel of makeup on their face. Right, Madison says cream, so let's go for the BB again. Right, so this colour's Honey, which is slightly too dark for me. I got the lighter one with my Kudos, so I'm just going to take a dot of that in there. Like I say, this is really good. I'm probably best using this tonight because my face is really dry. I need to exfoliate it. So it's probably best. I am going to take some of my concealer and mix it in with that because it's slightly too dark for me. So I'm just going to take some of that concealer in there too. And I'm just going to mix that in. I'm just going to mix that together. Ah. Right. May need to lighten that up slightly more. So if you find The BB comes in, I think it's 6 different shades it is. And it's great. It's just like, I mean, you don't feel, all the makeup's weightless, but you don't feel it. It's just like putting moisturiser on your face. Right, so I'm just going to slap this all over. Jaden. Now you could use a BB cream, you could put it on with your fingers. This actually is quite good for my redness as well. And that being a moisturiser, it can't go wrong, can you?
No.
Can't go wrong.
I said to them, you're very soft, crisp, and he said no, and then I take them to him and said, okay.
Oh, you found them. Right, so there we go. Take that down the neck a bit. Jade, my beauty blender, remember the wee thing, you threw it on my bed, pal? Could you give me it over?
That? Beauty blender.
It doesn't matter, pal, I'll just use my brush. Right, I'm going to go in with my powder concealer brush. I am going to just dampen it, well, not dampen it, just spray it with the rose water. And I'm just going to put this on with this. If you use a blending bud with this, make sure that it is a bit damp, because they tend to like to soak up the moisture with it being a sponge. Eh? You could actually put this on with your fingers as well. Oh, look how shiny it is. This leaves a dewy effect, which is loads of people like that shiny look. I prefer matte, so I will mattify it. But that's just me. Everybody has their own preference. Like my mum prefers the dewy look. I'd be better just putting my fingers in here. Hello, Valerie. Welcome. Thank you for coming and saying hi. Right, so that is... I think I made it slightly too light now, putting too much concealer in. 7 take away 3, what do you think it is? Right, so that is the BB cream.
I think it's 5.
That is what is on in this month's Kudos. This is actually a tinted moisturiser, but has really good coverage. You know, different from a lot of other BB creams. And this is good for dry skin, really good for dry skin. And a lot of people don't like the sort of wearing foundation, but this just, it evens out your skin tone. I'll just even it out, you know, make it look real matte. You've seen my face, I've got a really red face. I suffer from veins in my nose and veins in my cheeks, and that, for it being a BB cream, it has really good coverage. I did put a dot of this in, so that is going to make a difference to the coverage. I am in Dundee, Joel, just outside Dundee. Hi, Laurie. But yeah, it's evened out my skin tone anyway. Normally my skin's all red here and white here and whatever else. So there we go. Now what I'm going to do is go back under my eyes. You feel sick? I'm going to take some, brighten up underneath my eyes with the concealer. So I'm just going to use my powder concealer brush and I'm just going to lighten up under here. So this will make me look... Hi Dawn! Oh yeah. So there is. Wait till I get to my mascara and I've poked myself in the eye and gave myself dots of black all over my face.
That happens when I
Hey, how do you colour match the BB cream? Right, you can you can go onto the site. You can either send me a picture of like a selfie of yourself in good lighting, such as in front of a window with no makeup on, and I could colour match you. Or you could go online, go onto my site, which is pinned below. In the shop button you go to face and it says BB cream, and in there is a chart that will help you colour match. There's loads of different pictures of people on there with different skin tones, and that helps you get a colour match as well. But failing that, you could always send me a picture and I could give you a colour match. We also have a love your product guarantee, so if for any reason you didn't like it or it wasn't your colour, you could send it back within 14 days and get a full refund, or you could exchange it or whatever you like. So, you know, there's always, you could always try something, and if it wasn't for you, you could always send it back and get a full refund. As long as it's at least 70% full, the product, then anything after the 14 days you get an exchange, or... So they're quite good for that. Yeah, no problem, Lorraine. Yeah, feel free to do that and I could let you know. But if you're interested in the BB cream, definitely check out this month's Kudos, because this is £30 by itself. And the Kudos is £47, and you're getting a Splash Liquid lipstick, which is normally £21, and you're also getting your Dip and Draw eyeliner, which I think is like £16, so you're actually getting, ends up you get the Dip and Draw almost free, plus you get a free makeup bag. So it's definitely worth having a look into that. I like a bargain, so I like to share a bargain. Right, so this is the concealer. This is just to brighten up my eyes, give them a wee bit of a lift, make me more awake. Oh, thank you, Darren. You're such a lovely man. We'll see how many lovely likes and shares that we could get for tomorrow night for you doing my makeup, eh? Right, so I take this right down my nose because I get a very veiny nose. So anywhere you want to highlight, then also when I mentioned becoming a presenter this month, the kit's changed, so you're getting you're actually getting the Epic mascara, the original one, and the waterproof, and the full size what? Exfoliating mask. Oh, that is my favourite mask ever. Right, so I'm just going to have a wee drink, guys, and then... No problem, Lorraine. Just message me and I'll get it and get back to you. Right, I'm going to set underneath my eyes with some translucent powder. And as I always say, this is really, really fine, so it doesn't sit under your eyes like you would think a powder would. Now I just take this. I don't put too much powder under my eyes anyway, and I'm hoping you could see the difference. I'm going to obviously mattify this a bit. Some people don't like them. I prefer my face to be matte looking than shiny, but that's just my preference. But if you could see the difference that's made, it's mattified that, and it's helped with some of these wee dark bits here. Fantastic powder, this. And this will set it as well to stop it from creasing. I'll be sneezing in a minute because I've got powder all over the place. Right, and I'm just going to set everywhere that I put that concealer, especially over here because I'm always getting oily there. I'm saying always getting oily there. It's because I've got a moustache. I just get roasting across here. Right, I'm just going to dab that in. I do have a moustache. Right, now I'm going to go in with, and I'm not going to use my concealer stick tonight. I'm going to go in first of all with some bronzer. This is the light bronzer because my dark one's in my handbag and I don't know where my handbag is. My daughter's probably got it in her bedroom.
She does.
Oh, does she now? Good job, you're here to tell on her, Jaden. Right, so I'm just going to go in with the lighter bronzer and I'm just going to contour a bit with this. And then I'm going to use some Gullible, which is an eyeshadow. And I'm going to contour with that also and show you how versatile these products are. So you can see that you don't have to use the Splash liquid lipstick that you're getting in the Kudos is, for example, one of these. Okay, this is what it is. They're really creamy. They do transfer. They're not the stains. The stains stay on for days. These do transfer. You could set them with the powder as well. You can use these even on your eyes. Maybe, do you know what? I've got a dark purple here. I maybe should have done that tonight. You can even use these as eyeshadow. It's fantastic. They just work. The products just work for all over. Right, so I'm just going to put a wee bit of colour back in this face. I've ripped it out with concealer. Define the nose a wee bit. This will help give me a wee bit of colour back.
No, I might be sick.
You may be sick. You're just a blender.
I actually feel sick.
Right, and I'm just going to blend that out a wee bit. And then I'm going to go in with, like I says, I'm going to go in with Gullible, which is also in this palette, which is this brown shade. And I'm going to contour with that.
I can't read. So I don't even know what this says. It says Gullible.
I'm just going to take that there. Take it down there. The jawline. And the nose. Now this all blends in really well. So don't worry about, oh, it's just splatting. Normally with eyeshadow, when you put it on, you can't get rid of the original line that you put on. Right, so I'm going to go back in with this brush and give this a wee blend. And this will all blend in it nicely. Nicely. And this will give the face a wee bit definition. Cast a shadow to the outside part of the face. This is what takes up the most time, is the blending, but this is what gives it that flawless look. As the blending it in, we don't want to have all the big harsh lines. You know, like when I was younger and I used to stop my makeup here, and this would be, I'd have the big tide line here. Thought I looked great. Hi, Suzanne. I really am going to have to get rid of this moustache because it's just...
What was that?
I've got a moustache, Jaden. Your mother has a moustache. I think I'm using a brush but that's already got the dark stuff on it. Trying to blend it out and it was going nowhere. There we go, that's a bit better. So you just blend, blend, blend till you're happy with that you've blended that in enough. And that'll give you... That's a really good colour for the Gullible for contouring. Really nice, a really nice shade of brown, you know, it's not that... Some things are quite orangey, aren't they? Right, I'm just going to take that powder again and I'm just going to set that along here to separate. Now, look at all that peach fuzz.
What do you think?
Right, and I'm just going to sit that there for a minute and I will take that off once I've done. Now the dip and, I'm going to show you the Dip and Draw eyeliner without a wing. I've lost it. What did I do with my Dip and Draw eyeliner, Jaden? Where did I put it? It's probably right in front of me. Oh, there, I put it in my drawer. Right, so this comes in this month's Kudos as well. Now this has got 4 or 5 different colours as well. This comes in black, electric blue, maroon, and like a brown bronze shimmer. I'm sure there's another colour as well. So definitely worth having a look at them. Right, so and with this as well, look, you've got, this isn't, it's not very totally flimsy, it's still got some sturdiness in it, so that when you pat it, you can actually print it on. When you print it on, it doesn't spread all over the place. So I'm just going to show you printing this on, if you're not confident with a brush. Then you could just print this over the top.
Yes, look at your dress. Keep your focus up.
Who are you talking to?
This person. That person. Why did you need to hang up?
Oh.
Look at your text.
Oh, oh, oh. Did you see that? Did you see that near going into a wing there?
Then it'll go in your eye.
That was a dangerous move. What?
Your eyes silver. Your eyes are white and your eyes are silver.
It's with the light. Does that one look lighter than the other?
No. The far away one looks silver.
Oh, it's because the light's shining on this one.
Hmm?
Right, so there you go. That's how easy that is. This is also really good for wings.
So don't hug your eye.
Which gives you a really, really fine line at the side. And like, this just wipes off as well. This dries waterproof and smudge proof.
Mom.
So that's fantastic as well. So you could go swimming and everything. You could do your brows, your eyeliner and come out the pool the same way as you went in.
Mom. Mom.
What?
Can I tell you something?
Yes.
Why do you do that?
Right, Jaden, ask me after that one. I'm busy just
Why
now.
do you do whites when you just take your makeup off?
Yeah, I gotta take it off after it unless I'm going out. Right, I've got a twitchy eye. So if I could do this, anybody could do it.
Your phone just went up.
It doesn't help with. It's better. I think it's better if you lean your hand on your face. That tends to help sturdy your hand more. And like I say, if you're not happy with the line at all, you just clean it up with a wee cotton bud. And Bob's your auntie and Betty's your uncle. Yeah, that. Sorry, I always laugh at my own jokes because nobody else laughs at them. I've got to laugh at myself. It's actually a shame.
What was one of your jokes?
I says Bob's your auntie and Betty's your uncle.
Okay, I thought that was someone else, so I laughed.
Says it the wrong way round.
Mum.
Right, so there we go. Eyeliner done. Yes, somebody laughed. Somebody laughed.
I laughed.
Right, I'm going to go in with... I'm going to take some of that...
I laughed.
No, I'm going to do my mascara first, then I'll do it underneath my eyes. So, my favourite part of my makeup routine is the Epic mascara. Take that too far across, I've got dots in my eye. Yes.
What?
Honestly, I do go about laughing at my own jokes and I'm like, that's really bad. Right, so Epic, here we go. And I'll be able to show you what this mascara does. It's not called Epic for nothing.
It's epic.
Yes, it is very epic, Jaden.
Liar.
Excuse me?
That's a fire. Yeah, I can.
Wait a minute here. This mascara also comes in brown now as well for people with fairer hair. There we go, this first coat. First coat of the Epic.
Mom.
Hope you could see that. I'll show you after. I always do one eye then the other. What,
I
darling?
laughed.
Did you?
Right.
Right, I'm just going to take some of this on the bottom. It's usually this eye that I poke myself in the eye with the wand. Look at that, it's even giving me bottom ones. It is just epic, it is, it's fantastic. I've been looking for this mascara all my life.
You finally got
All my life.
And you've got it.
And I've got it, yeah. So you don't, if you're going in with it, when you're going with your second coat, if you don't let it dry completely, and then I just stick to the ends with this coat to get more length. As I always say, you could go right back to the root again. This is buildable. You could build this up to whatever length and volume that you wish. Obviously, like any mascara, if you pile it on and pile it on and pile it on, it will eventually clump. I could hear me.
Oh yeah, because they're not on the door.
So there we go. This wand catches hairs you don't even know that you have. I'll just close this door, guys, because I could hear me in the background. So, just blurry again. So there we go. As always, my eyelashes. I don't know if you could even see them with the eyeliner on. You'll be able to see these ones, and these are the Epics. So mine and the Epics. So this is what this mascara does to your eyes. It's just fantastic. And again, it's buildable. You could build it up to whatever size you want it to be. You do get it in waterproof now. Yeah, we do it in waterproof. Waterproof and brown. This is water resistant. I have been out in the rain and things, but it's been fine. But yeah, we do the waterproof. And you could also get it on subscription. where you could subscribe, and every time you're due to get your mascara sent out to you, you could pick how long you want in between receiving each mascara. And if you think 1 month you think you could last another month, maybe you've chose to get it in 60 days and you think, oh, I could wait till 90 days. You just go in and change it, and every time you get it sent out, it's free delivery. You get free samples of other products as well every time you get your mascara sent out. The delivery's gone back up to full price, so it's always good getting free delivery. You could unsubscribe anytime you want and resubscribe again. There's no cost or anything. It's just a fantastic. So you're never without your mascara. And you know that in 3 months' time or a month's time or whatever, you're going to get your other one. You're not going to be without. I would hate to be without, to run out of mascara. I would hate it. Especially this stuff. I think I would cry.
What? If you're freezing with me.
And if for example, one time if you wanted to add anything else onto the order when you knew your mascara was coming out as well, I'm sure that gets added on and comes out free delivery as well. So it's definitely worth it. And this is only subscription with the mascara. Yeah, I know, it's really nuts, isn't it, the difference? And it's just mental how you don't feel it. It's weightless. I don't think it feels like mascara anyway. In order to get mascara before, I would have to cake it on for it to actually notice that I have any on, because my lashes are just so small. And then by that time I was like, it was just heavy and irritating. But this, you mean you need two coats, 1 coat even. And look at the difference in there. It just makes such a difference to your eyes. It really does. It's fantastic. I love it. Everybody knows I love it. I'm staying really calm about it tonight. I'm really proud of myself that I'm not going over the top and completely exaggerating it like I do any other night. So proud of myself. Right, so I'm going to go in with some white eyeliner just to open up my eyes a bit, and then I'll go underneath and do underneath the eye. Right, so colour underneath the eye. What have I got on my eye? Purple. Purple. Let's go for some purple, Jaden. Right, so I'm going to go in with the Fervent, the darker purple, and I'm going to take that. I should have done this before my eyelashes were on. I'm just going to take that underneath here. Give that a wee bit colour. Take some of that colour underneath there. And that's dark enough for me. I'm not going to darken it anymore. Not even going to ask because I could just imagine it. Right, and I'm now going to go in. Where's my eyeshadow drawer? Here it is. I'm now going to go in with some Optimistic, which is like a shimmer. It's got like a gold shimmer, And I'm going to take that on the brow bone to give that a lighten up. I'm just going to take I'm not going to use that brush. Let's use this brush. That wee clean. Right, I'm just going to take a wee dot of this just to highlight that brow bone up there. Give that a wee bit of a pop. You never did. At the, at the barbecue. Oh my god. Could only be you, Nicola. Nicola. No. Right, so I'm just going to highlight this. I really need to get rid of this one wee hair that's annoying me here. And I'm just going to go in the inner corner here with this as well. Right, I'm also going to take some luminizer. Cream to powder luminizer. That's brilliant. That is brilliant. Right, I'm just going to take this. I'm just dabbing this on because I've put powder on my face. And this starts off as a cream. And if you know yourself, if you rub cream in to a powder, it just separates it all and it's just not great. This is like got a goldy type tone as well, you'll be able to, but this dries into a powder as well. Just like the Liquid Touch. So it's amazing stuff. Down my nose. I don't know what colour of lipstick to go for. I might just go for a gloss or something. Don't know. What do you think, Jayden? What colour of lipstick should Mum go for? You don't know? Not really bothered, are you? Ah, thank you, Nicola. Right, so I'm gonna, now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take that Optimistic again. And where I've highlighted here, I'm just gonna take some of that to give that an extra.
I put something down and then tried to kill them, but it didn't work.
An extra, look at that, extra bit of shine. Because I just love shine.
I'm so busy.
I better think I've shone my nose a bit much there. Right, and I'm just going to put this on the Cupid's bow. I think I maybe have to blend this nose out a wee bit. Gone a bit too shiny there. Right, so I'm just going to flick some of that off so that it's not just sitting by itself. Take this powder off that I sat down here. And go for some lipstick. Right, first of all, I'm going to spray my face with setting spray. This is fantastic. This is fantastic setting spray. I don't normally do this because I'm normally just not going out. I'm not going out, but I'm going to spray it anyway. This will get rid of the... I've got to go into it. The powdery look on your face if you've got any powder. This will get rid of that as well. Right, Darren, pick a lipstick.
Choices.
Choices are What's a dark purple with purple lip? That would take away from the eye, wouldn't it?
Mum, we're just going to have a drink of that. Bit of red juice, red coke.
Right, I'm gonna go in with this purple liner. This is in, what colour is this? Purposeful.
Darling,
I don't.
and look, darling, look at this. See if I go to that, look. Look, Ninja Hyper open. Ninja Hyper.
That's pink.
It's light.
Darling.
You don't want to take away from your eyes, do you?
Yeah, but you don't want to have, you can't have a completely different colour of lipstick.
You've got no idea what I'm going to do to you tomorrow. You will have blue eyes and red lips with bloody orange cheeks.
And what, that's what you're going to do?
I'm going to try my best.
Yeah. You're going to be watching videos all night trying to work out this makeup malarkey. Right, so I've just lined my lips with some...
Pick your own bloody lipstick then.
No.
Mom, pink purple.
I've only got a dark purple, darling. I think that might be too dark.
Just as you've got.
Pink. Mom. Pink.
Red juice, I don't want any more of it.
What about pink?
Right, I'm just going to go in with this lighter type pinky purple. This is probably what you chose anyway. No, I don't think it was. This is the Splash Liquid lipstick that you're getting in the Kudos as well. This is actually matte. It's a matte lipstick. But it stays really creamy, so it doesn't chap your lips or anything. But it's a matte. You could also put on
No, it was that one I picked.
put on a gloss over the tops if you liked it shinier. I think he's panicking now about this live that he's got to do tomorrow.
Wow, you're doing another live tomorrow.
No, apparently I am.
Dad's doing my makeup. I see a little bit of a blob going on there. This has a thin bit at the end of the wand that you could line your lips with.
Can I tell you something? Stop shouting.
And it's just feels fantastic. It really does feel great. And if you needed to you could just tidy up with your concealer brush.
Concealer brush. Mom, what was that just you had?
Also, you can put a powder on this to set it. Like I say, it's transferable. I've got it on the teeth. So you can put like a wee drop powder on it and that'll set it in place to keep it on longer. It does stay on, I think. It stays on, obviously when you're eating and drinking and things, it transfers, but it stays on really well. Look at that. Also, if you wanted to, you could take a wee bit of that, a wee bit of this. Let me just show you. So if I took some of this translucent powder and just put a wee drop of this over the lips. Right, and then you can take a wee bit of this, what I've highlighted my eyes with. And you can take that into the middle. And this gives it an ombre effect.
Mum, look, just for that, so grey. The red Coke.
You like that? So this will make it look like it's shiny and give it look like a glossy finish, but it's without using gloss. Also gives your lips a wee bit of a plump up. You all know I don't really have lips. Oh, thank you, Sonia. Thank you so much. So there we go. That's made that. Putting that in the middle gives your lips that wee bit of a plumper effect. So there we go, ladies. That is the final look. What do we think?
You done?
Yes, that is me done, Jaden. I bet you're glad. Because I've been told to shut up hundreds of times.
Yes.
Right, so definitely check out, if you're interested in the BB cream, check out this month's Kudos, because you are getting those 3 products of your choice in colour with a free makeup bag, which is 30% off. So it's a great deal. Anything else that you've seen, any other colours, if you'd like a colour match or anything, please feel free to just message me with any questions you may have. If we're not friends on Facebook, feel free to add me as a friend. Please, if you could share for me, I would really appreciate it. What else is on? Any colours that you've seen that you like or anything, my website is pinned below if you wanted to go and have a look. Thank you very much, Fiona. If you wanted to go and have a look at the website, have a look in it. Any questions though, please please just message and I'll answer any questions that you may have. I want to say thank you very much for coming and joining me. I really do appreciate you. Everybody that's come said hi and watched. Everybody that's shared. I really appreciate it. Tomorrow I will put a status up what time I'm going to be live to get my makeup done from my lovely husband.
I know you're actually.
But I'm sure we'll look forward to that.
I won't.
But sorry, I thought I missed a comment there. But that's great. Thank you very much for joining me, guys, and I hope to see you again. Bye.